Hi, Ifan. How you doing? I'm glad you can join us again. Yeah, we're going to have a little bit of fun playing FSL tonight. So no storyline, no anything fancy like that. It's gonna just be a straightforward match. And if we've got enough players, we will field two teams. So you are welcome to join us. So all you need is the base game, and you need the FSL client, which is the client is free. So you just register on the fsl.giants-software.com, or if you really come unstuck, I can maybe help you with the key. So, want to join us? Just hit me up. I will send you my details, and you can jump onto our server, and we can go from there. I'm just waiting for the rest of the players to come in. Okay, let's try that out. Alrighty, so okay, jump into our Discord channel. All you need is the FSL client, and then you will be able to join in like that. Password for tonight is well, thanks for joining us there, Ifan. If you jump into the FSL info, you'll see the. I'm actually going to pin it there. Okay, so let's pin that message. This is the first time I'm doing this version of it, so just bear with me. But if you look, there's a pinned link where it'll take you to the actual FSL client. It's about 600 megs, and you'll be able to join in and play on the server that we're on. If you do not have a key, you can just register on the site that link's going to take you to, and we can actually just pull across the clients from there and just install. Okay, so I'm just going to put this in as a recurring message. Sorry, this is a little bit of a process, and this is fairly new to me. Yes, it's a farming simulator league. It's around what the guys have been competing with, where they've just finished Group D stage, and the 19th and 20th they're going to be playing the finals now this September, and then the Africa Series is going to be taking place on the 24th and 25th of October. So we're working towards that. Okay, so we should have a half team in place, so we can have one match going. We can start streaming, and then we're gonna hopefully see some people from that. One player is coming in now. We just need some more. Yes, hi there, how you doing? Okay, I've actually got the stream from Chucky playing in the background. I can actually pull it. How's that? Sound a bit better? Thanks for the follow there, Jess. I appreciate it. Can you join us on stream? We're trying to put some teams together. I've got on the starting now screen just because we haven't actually got any teams in place as yet. So I'm just going to... It's a bit too loud. Oh, okay. So hang on a second. Let me go... How's that? Is that better? So I don't normally sit on the screen. This has got like intro music that plays, and that is pretty loud. So I'm going to set it down quite far and see how it goes from there. Better? Alright. Okay. Let's see if we can just get the mic positioned a little bit better. How's that? Can you hear me a little bit better? I'm just going into the yellow on my side, so I don't want to turn it up any more than that. So, yes, all we need is you need a client to join in, and I will give you the server details as soon as you're ready to join in. We can play with a team of 3, but ideally we want to have 2 teams of 3 so that we've got somebody to compete against. I just have to make sure that you are aware this is a international South African server, so if you're coming in from an international location, latency will be a little bit of a factor for you, but this is just for the fun of it. We're not doing anything serious tonight. It's nothing too stressful. It's just to have a bit of fun. Okay. Alright, great stuff. So that's done there. Let's just put server details up. Alrighty, there we go. Right. Follow the link that I've posted. Download the client. If you have any kind of an issue with the client, I can help you out with a key. Once you've got the software installed, it's just a DLC. It is a free DLC, so if you've got this base game, you're good to play. Jess, anybody's welcome, especially if it's your first touch. There's nothing competitive at this level. It's just for the fun. So jump in, join us. The games are 15 minutes a piece. They're like high energy, quite impactful, lots of fun. And I promise you, once you've played it a few times, you will definitely want to play it again. We'll be doing this every Friday evening, and we're doing this following on the Giants team. Okay. Let's just have a look quickly. Alrighty, there we go. If you go to the website, you can create. If you go to the link in this post that I've just put through, the FSL.Giants link, and then you just click on that link and you register, and then you'll be able to download the FSL DLC. It doesn't take too long to get registered or to download the client, so it is pretty efficient. And with any luck, we'll have 2 or 3 players in place in the next few minutes. Okay, Ifan, please. It'll be a lot of fun. All right, so where we at the moment is we're just trying to get enough players together. This is the first time we've done this. It is a little bit. It could have been marketed quite a bit better, but we're hoping that we're gonna have a few slow nights, and hopefully we get to a point where we get a little bit of momentum. We start gaining some traction, and then we put some. No, not the Discord link. The one prior to that. Let's just do that. So give me 1 second. Okay, so click on that link over there. You're already in the Discord, in the right channel there. You just need to connect to the audio channel, which is the under FSL. You'll see there's a waiting room EN. Then you can jump onto the chat with me. Alright, yeah, I'm really sorry about that. We unfortunately ran into a little bit of a emergency situation related to work, and you gotta pay the bills first, so I suspect we might need to cut the stream a little bit short. I would like to get 1 or 2 games in before we go. We don't have enough players, so what I'm going to do is just, instead of just having that blank feed in the background, I'm going to just stream through one of the games that have been played already, and as soon as we've got a match in place, then we'll go live. Okay, so with any luck, you should have fix this quickly. No, I'm not on a team yet. Yes, I am on a team. Sorry, I didn't read your message properly. Yes, I actually started. I started a team called Farming Czars, based in South Africa. We competed in the 3rd and final online tournament, and we actually did pretty well. We won 1 game by default. We won another one with a pretty decent score, and then the last one was they did a rush on us, but we're not too sad about it, because the rush was actually the guys from VK that took us out. So, you know, of all teams, you know, they're as good as you're gonna get. So they were pretty decent, and you know, if anybody to lose to, I don't feel bad losing in a rush to a strong team like them. Okay, so I'm just trying to get a screen up, and
going against all the small guys. All these teams.
Okay, so I'm just playing this in the background for now until we're on stream again.
Yeah, I think these are the 4 teams that were the closest together in the overall rankings before we went into.
Oh, you don't need a team. The whole point of tonight is just to get everybody exposed to the game, and you know, just to get a sense of it. You don't need a team. We'll make teams so that everybody can have a chance to play. So as soon as we've got 3 players in place, then we can have a few games. Ideally, you want to have 2 teams, but you can get away with just having 3 players just to get a little bit of experience. So join us or just watch us, whichever way you prefer. Like I said, we should have something up and running pretty soon.
Yeah, they don't have the main stacker, so that could be a little bit bad on their part. That could, I suppose, disrupt their gameplay today. So I guess we'll see how that goes. I guess we could talk about last week before we get started. Last week was pretty interesting. Crone and Horsch won last week, and Horsch beat JZD, which was super surprising.
Okay, so because this is the German stream, I'm actually gonna jump this ahead, because you're listening to the English streamers, but you're seeing the German commentators, and yeah, they're does make it a little bit tricky.
all the teams getting.
Okay, so the guys are getting ready. So
Otherwise
we watch one match, and by then we should have a match going.
And let's
Yeah.
see what they've banned today. I think it's going to be the same as usual. JCB. There we go.
JCB is gone, yeah, and I'm fully
Okay, so do I put
Massive
anything in
versus
that box?
Telehandler.
I'm not sure what you mean, Ifan.
There we go. You can almost predict it every single time now.
If you join on FSL Voice on my Discord channel, then you can chat to me live on stream, and then I can just talk you through whatever you need to. JK, hey, how you doing? I'm glad you can join us. Maybe join us for a game. We unfortunately don't have enough teams, so we're just streaming the Delandire Landerschaft match from Group D.
Means that basically those vehicles are not available to any of the teams. Now, the reason why the JCB normally gets banned, that is because it is the fastest tractor in the game. Similar with the Massey Ferguson Telehandler. Also a very, very fast vehicle, great at stacking quickly. People tend to get rid of those two to stop the other team doing what's called a rush at the start.
Yeah,
when
yeah,
you get all of the harvesters or all of the balers.
Yeah, we had
playing at all.
Yeah, we actually had a rush last week, and that was between Crone and JCD. We don't usually have many rushes anymore because it was actually changed in the early days. It has got a little bit more difficult, but we did have a rush last week, and that was pretty cool to see. We don't usually see that too often now, so yeah, that was pretty awesome. Anyway, yeah,
both teams going for very similar setups here.
Well, yeah, you can see chip tuning and slight edge has been picked. And
so slight edge is a slightly higher top speed. Slight edge is a slightly quicker acceleration.
Yep.
Chip tuning is a slightly higher top speed. You tend to see these two picked a lot. There have been adjustments made to the other power plays, but in general, those just tend to be the two teams go for.
Yeah, it seems like everyone goes for those power plays nowadays.
Hello? But again,
anyway.
it's kind of to block the rush more than anything.
Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah, definitely.
How's it? How you doing, Draven?
So Lander,
Yeah, we're just streaming the matches from Group D because we're still one short.
oh wow, you must have seen the team go into us with.
They are going for.
So I'm just going to turn down the volume a little bit on my side. There we go.
And they've got the case. That's not good for Lander.
Alright, so as soon as we can have a team in place, then we'll just do a match quickly. We're one short. I've got one or two guys that are interested in playing, but they've never played it before, so it's just going to be the fun of it, and showing the guys what it's like and what it's about.
I'm not sure Lander have more than one harvester. Oh yes, I think they do at this point.
Yeah,
Oh wow, that's a rush.
Oh wow, we were literally just saying we don't usually have a rush.
Let's try. Oh wow.
Holy jump.
We're probably going to go until maybe 30:30 or 9 o'clock, just depending on how many people we get in. Like I said, the first time we're doing this, it might be a little bit of a flop tonight, but we're definitely going to be doing it every Friday. So let's say 9 o'clock, and hopefully we get players in.
Invariably these days, that's how a rush happens.
Yeah,
In that you get a baler rush happening rather than a harvesting rush, and it's a case of a team having just one person going and trying to get a baler, the other team just grabbing balers,
yeah, we were just saying.
and as a result, they get blocked the whole way.
Yeah, we were just saying that they usually tend to pick the power plays to try and stop the rushes, right? And then we get a rush right afterwards between these two teams. It's absolutely crazy. They will be going against each other again any minute. We'll see the screen pop back up, and they'll be going against each other again. Lander versus Landworkshop. They're both very close with certain points as well.
I've seen a question in the chat. I don't even know what a rush is. A rush.
That'd be a pity, but you know what you can do is you can get the client downloaded so long, and then we maybe do a special invite for you when we're doing our internal training. Okay, fine. We'll catch you another night then. Thanks, dude.
They are actually the top team today. They're at 380 circuit points, so they are one of the top teams today, and they're going against Landworkshop right now, which is only 100 circuit points. So they are actually there is a bit of a difference between them two teams. They're the Landworkshop. Lander is the top team today. All the other teams are very, very close. So yeah, there is a top team today, I would guess, and that is Lander. 380 circuit points. All the others are like 100 or something. So yeah, Linda also there at 230. So they're second.
Despite them being in fairly
No, we're not
places
playing.
in the
I believe
board,
we are
there
waiting
is
for
a
players.
fair amount of points.
We don't have enough to make up a
Yeah.
full team.
Oh yeah, there is. Yeah. It's definitely going to be a pretty interesting day.
I'm not sure where Chris is.
So we've got our two teams assembled back in now. Yes, hi Steve. These are the German commentators.
Do me a favor there, Draven.
Yes.
Just give me 1 second. I just want to actually live stream, go onto my stream. If you could just, let me just get the volume up. Okay, so if you can just say something for me, please. Favor there, Draven.
A good time. We're going to have a pretty cool day
Just
today.
give me 1 second. I just want to actually live stream, go onto my stream.
Yeah, sorry.
If you could just.
There we go. 10 seconds.
We have, I think we may have had
So
once
if you can
or
just say
twice
something for me,
maybe a
please.
complete rush.
And not too round.
Yeah, two rush games. There we go. Landaya versus
Okay, it seems like it's okay.
I think in group stage B, like 2 weeks ago, we didn't have a rush whatsoever, and then last week we had a rush. And
Okay,
we've had a
cool.
rush, so, I don't know. It's pretty cool. Anyway, we're back again into the banning stage. We're starting up, and we're probably going to see the JCB.
Okay, so
I wonder if we'll see
what's
all the same tracks
news
around
on
this
the
time.
man?
I guess we may. Telehandler.
yes, we'll see some very.
Sorry, what's that?
Yeah, I think we will.
How goes it with the man?
Telehandler's been banned. JCB.
How goes it with the man? I don't know. You know, things are where they're at. It's streams are going well. The radio station's going well. You know, it's actually quite fun. It's different. Doing those things that you've always wanted to do, but you were always either afraid to do it, or you didn't think you would have enough people who would be interested in, you know, what you had to say. I'm very rapidly getting proven wrong. There's always somebody who's interested in, you know, the different points of views of different people, and it's fun. I get to actually spend time with people and get to know who they are, as much as it's one-sided. It's interesting what comes through on the chats and what the guys ask. So it's pretty exciting stuff. So, you know, maybe while we got a few, it's still fairly quiet, I can tell you about what's being planned. We're going to do a draw for, it'll be the Alpine expansion pack, so pre-release of that, so that's coming through in November, and there will also be the I can never pronounce it, the Vicon pack, Canaland, yeah, very good, for that pack as well. So there'll be 2 prizes, and there'll be a prize, 2 people will win, one of each prize, and that'll be running throughout the month of September. And everybody who comes live on stream, who follows my channel, follows me on Twitter, it'll be also looking at following the Giant stream. Once they tick all of those, each one of those will give them an entry, and the guys will be able to, you know, win those packs basically for nothing. They just have to be in the, you know, click a few follows and that kind of thing. Maybe you watch a stream or 2. So yeah, it's quite exciting stuff. We've got the Africa Series that's coming up in October, the 24th and the 25th. We're trying to put teams together. We're already under 60 days before it starts, so it's not long. It's not far from now, and you know, it's coming quickly. It's proving to be pretty exciting. We've got some interesting sponsors that are coming on board. We're just finalizing a few things with them. Our prize pool isn't huge by international standards, but by South African standards, as a first-time tournament, it's actually not too bad. We're looking at a few hardware prizes, and then we also have a cash prize that's broken up between teams that works out to 4,500 rand. So let's take a euro conversion on that. It is, I'm guessing at the conversion rate at the moment, but it's about 230 euros. That's as a prize prize pool for us. So, like I said, not a big prize pool, but by South African standards, getting young players in, people that are not really exposed to it, it is a lot more than they have access to at the moment. So it's looking like it's going to shape up to be quite a fun experience, and we want to grow it as much as we can. So adding on to that, we're also going to be looking at putting together like equipment tours. So one of our sponsors that we're talking to at the moment are actually importers of Chrono equipment, not the FSL equipment, but Kun equipment. They don't do the balers, but they do a lot of the other Kun equipment. We're also talking to AGCO, so we can look at depending if it's available in country, EDL, all that kind of thing. So we want to go and say what you're seeing in game versus what you're actually seeing in real life. Do the comparison between the two, and do a little bit of a video, introduce you to the equipment that you're playing with, just give it a bit of a different perspective. So we're looking forward to that. That's going to be exciting, and hopefully that all gets off the ground and we actually get it operating the way we want. So keep an eye on our channels. We're probably gonna get some announcements through the Giants team as well. They've agreed to do a little bit of marketing for us, just in the sense that they'll retweet and maybe do a little bit of an announcement, which is awesome. So exciting stuff. First time this is being done in South Africa. So come and give us some support, and let's see where we go with it. Hope the audio is okay. It's not too loud, not too soft. You can actually hear what the announcers are saying.
I would say if either of these teams is going for maximum disruption, they're going to go for the week. It deprives the other team of a bonus. That if you get the rail bonus, both teams get straight up race to get as much. Whereas you can sabotage the other team if you get the grain bonus and you manage to put more grain on the table. That is what I'm
but I mean, both teams. There's no baler streak right now. There's no harvest streak or anything. There's no power play. There's no drop server taking place right now. So no one's really at an advantage right now. I suppose you can say Landwork Shaft because they've got the ideal. But and then the other team they have the Crone. But I don't know. They're both very very similar. The bad news right now, you can see the Olga trailer is not opened up, and this is time wasted right now. This is seconds wasted.
That is precious seconds.
Yeah, like every second means a lot. So I don't know, what was that, 10 seconds just there wasted? That's not good.
That's 10 seconds where he could have been doing something else to get more bales in. Right. And I think the team has the advantage based on the setup they have is Landau here. They've got the Chrome Baler. They can get 5 bales back each
Yeah.
time with
Yeah.
this, compared to the 4 that that their opponents can.
Yeah.
So
There
yeah.
is a little advantage with one of the teams. It's not like a major one like we see sometimes, but there is an advantage definitely with Landau right now. You can see we're now taking all the bales to the barn, ready. Oh no, they're getting stuck. Oh no, this isn't good. This bridge is going to go up.
Oh no, that's
Oh no,
not
it's going
good
up.
at all.
No. Is he going to get sandwiched? Oh no!
Oh,
This one's
no!
oh my god!
Oh no!
Oh,
no,
my
Landau.
days.
Whoa!
This is crazy. Oh my god! This is going to be a good replay.
Oh wow!
It seemed like both teams were just about to
They
get sandwiched.
were both on that bridge
Oh,
at the
wow.
same time, and both got caught on that bridge at the same
thought- he
time.
did-
That is not good.
It seemed like he saved himself though. He sort
He
of
saved
detached.
himself. He needs to get that. He does need to get that baler in, because that is the
Oh
chrome
wow!
baler.
That is the chrome baler. That is like the number one.
Massively important.
Oh wow! Oh, this game is so amazing. Like, FSL is so cool.
Exclamation mark realism, Martin.
Yeah, this is big time realism today. Oh wow!
Oh man.
Oh wow! Anyway, he's now got the Fent baler. There we go. So that's
Okay,
yeah,
so
that's the fastest
interesting. The 2 balers that have the most advantage, have the advantages, are both in Landau's hand. So at the moment, I think the stronger hand is
Yeah,
with Landau.
Liam,
Hey,
hello,
Liam
welcome to the
Lee,
stream.
welcome along.
Welcome to the stream. So what is going on now? Yeah, you can see the new Holland just here. What's he called? Doldru or something, I don't know. That's the captain.
The
He's putting the
baler
Fent.
won't keep triggering the bridge.
Oh, no,
It's,
no.
it's
Okay,
only
so
the
I
trucks
think
going across the triggers.
we're
Yeah, when the
we're
players
not
in the
going to
truck,
get
that's
enough
it,
players online tonight,
But we are coming
but
over
we'll
to
push
the,
quite
drop-
hard in the
drop
week
is
to
gonna
try
be
and
any
get
minute now. We've got
additional
40
players
seconds
in
left.
place, and
And there
maybe
we go.
get
Well,
And there we go. It's a
multiple
really early
teams.
drop. And they're
and
ignoring
then
it.
what's it
next
gonna
week
be?
Friday
Oh,
at
no,
7:30 we will do this again.
Oh, the bales.
It's the bales, the
Uh,
bales.
7:30
And
to
there we go,
9
the
p.m.
crone
is the
down.
goal,
Get the crone off there. You need
and
the crone.
then
You need
we
the
can
crone baler
maybe
ASAP.
have a little bit
He's
more
got
of a
it. Okay,
successful evening.
Yeah, he's got it.
So what I'm going to do is
You
I'm
see it,
going
it
to
didn't
play out
trigger the
the
bridge
6
going
minutes
across.
that's left of
Yeah,
this
it is
match.
just the tracks going
This
across.
is from Group D.
And,
This was the second
yeah,
match
so the
between
bail
De
bonus needs
Landauer
by,
and Landwehrkraft.
Which
And
is
then from there we'll go and see
interesting.
who's
Landauer
online,
did
and we'll
not seem
do
to
a
actively
bit
go
of a
for
raid.
action.
And then I
Yeah,
hope
now
you
we'll
guys
see all the
have
bales
a
being
great
put onto
evening.
the conveyor, because we have obviously have the power play right now, the bale power play, which is obviously going to increase the bale points. So all the teams are going to be putting the bales on the conveyor right now. Oh, it seems like that one's going to drop off.
Ah,
No. You see, you can't have that. You've got to get the bales on as quick as you can. All the
that's
2 bales.
No, that one's not
That
going
is
up
not good.
either. This is the thing. They've grabbed the bail bonus, which I'm surprised about, because they are
both bales have
as
come off.
a team they are at a disadvantage at the moment.
Yeah, I mean each bale counts so much, right? And all 3 bales just came off the conveyor. Then that is not good.
They've got another 45 seconds
We have
to
been
get
saying.
as many points as they can, and Landwehrkraft is lagging badly.
We have been saying today
And,
as well.
and to the point where Landau have run out of bales.
Yeah, like we have been saying today, these teams today, all these 4 teams, they're not the tops, right? So they're not the most experienced. So we are going to see some quite funny things today.
Oh, is that
taking place.
that bale's not going?
So
That's not going.
yeah, it's going to be a fun game today. These matches are going to be really fun. There you go, another bale has come off the conveyor. Wow. Oh.
14 seconds, and Landwehrkraft need to be delivering grain after this.
All the multipliers.
Oh, somebody's delivering
I
grain.
can hear the multiplier ticking. Maybe it's
Do
both
we-
teams.
I
It's not even
reckon.
budging.
Yeah. Both
Oh no, it
teams.
is now. There we
And
go.
there
So,
we go.
Yeah, Lando's
And
now at advantage.
Landwehrkraft were first to deliver their grain. Actually, a
bale.
really good move by them.
Another bale just dropped off. We don't usually see this many bales dropping off. But
that is actually going to help them. That is really going to help them. Do they have enough grain to hold it though? No,
No.
that has made
So pointless.
no difference at all.
Oh wow.
This is one of the most straight up games I've seen in a while.
Like we've been saying, these teams they're not the top, they're not the most experienced, so it's going to be quite fun today. It's definitely going to be entertaining for us all.
It is absolutely going to go down to which team can get as many bales on their belt as possible
without
in
dropping
the
them off.
next 3 minutes and 40 seconds.
Oh wow! Here we go. We've got two bales going on.
This is basically the middle of the table.
Yeah,
Is what this is.
pretty much. I mean, both teams right now, 200. I mean, both teams are very close for circuit with the points right now. The scores. They're a little bit off. Landir are coming up now. They're at 350. Landerworth Shaft is 316. So they're very close. But like we said before in previous games, anything can happen within 2 minutes. So yeah, we shall see. The multiplier is not even budged.
If Lammershaft can keep getting their bales back, then they are going to be fine. But at the moment, both teams are having a bale shortage.
Yeah, I mean, right now it's like the big thing right now is just get the bales over there as quick as you can. The multiplier isn't even having an effect now. No team is having an advantage there, and it's just all about getting the bales right now. Get as many bales as you can over to the score point where the ban is. Those bales just fell over. Oh wow.
Oh, it's actually a really close game this at the moment. Oh, I think those may not be on straight enough. Those two bales though.
Oh wow.
That may be another couple of fallen bales.
Here comes the New Holland with a crone.
Oh, and he can't get across any bridges. I know those bales did go in. Those bales went in. That one is
and that bale's
not
fallen off.
staying.
No.
Ignore it. Get it on there.
Oh my days.
Is Bam Bam really going for this?
Go Bam Bam go. Oh.
Oh,
It was like I
bridge
ain't got-
triggered by his own
It was like
teammate.
it was
and
like
he
I have
went
no
for
time
it.
to lose right now. I just need to get over the bridge ASAP. Oh. They've only got 3 bales
Wow.
left.
Look
This
at
team has
that,
got none.
there are just over 50 points in this, or there
Yeah.
were when I said that.
Yeah, we've got 1 minute 40 seconds left. We're closing in.
It
Both
is-
teams are super close.
It is a straight up race right now.
Yeah, this is going to be a close game. Who won the previous round? I can't remember now. It was.
ZA Collective,
that was,
thanks for the follow. I really
yeah,
appreciate
taking
it.
on the rush.
so if Landir wins this
Unfortunately,
round,
we don't have
they
enough
will
players
also be
online
opening match
today to be able to play
So let's see who
any
wins.
matches.
Landir winning.
But please
would
do
be
join
really
us. We'll be
funny.
doing this every Friday evening from 7:30 in anticipation of the Farming Simulator Africa Series that's going to be taking place on the 24th and 25th of October. There's going to be a lot more marketing coming in the next few weeks, just so that there's more exposure. We're going to be looking at YouTube, Twitch, Facebook. We're going to be looking at different social medias, including Twitter and every channel we can possibly get onto, Instagram, that type of thing. We're also looking at trying to build a little bit of a experience around the vehicles that we're going to be having in games. So we've already arranged to go and view vehicles like the Chrono balers and that kind of thing, the real life equipment, and do live streams around that equipment, so you can get into touch with what's happening in the game versus what's really happening, and what the links are between the two. So please join us. I do stream 3 nights a week, just on other areas, and that's going to start being focused more on the Africa Series in the coming weeks. So we can maybe make the scrims a little bit more frequent as soon as we can field enough teams. All right, so unfortunately the day hasn't gone as I wanted it to, but these are the things that happen. We will prevail. We will get around this, and we will make this better in the subsequent streams. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do a bit of a raid and go and see, maybe go and follow Obionex. Excuse me. And we will go and jump in on this on Tuesday evening again, and then on the FSL side on Friday afternoon again.
Scored all those points in rounds late in the season, so I
See
don't know
who is available. That's decent.
Pre-recorded, Eli, by the fact that I'm responding to you.
Nobody's doing.
But these are the German casters. Silver and I are stuck in the UK because we can't get anywhere. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why there's no lip syncing issues or anything like that.
Devotee.
Yeah,
Let's
it's-
go and
We're
jump
not
in
there.
on Devotee.
Yeah, Linda as well. Just a key point about Linda, who's going to be up next. Linda, they have participated in every single Family Simulator League match, every single event
All
that's
right,
taken
let's
place.
see
So,
what
you know, a lot of the
Devotee
teams
has to
haven't done
say.
that. So Linda have been here
Jump
for
in
all
on
of
his
it. So,
stream,
yeah, awesome
and
stuff
then
there. And like we said
I'm
before,
sure
BK,
he'll
they
look
are
after you
freezing
guys
GG, so
for a
it's gonna be
few
quite
hours
cool to
from
see.
now. Thank you so much for
All right,
joining me.
10 seconds left, everyone.
We do have a few replays, I think.
I believe we do, yes.
Coming up.
Yeah. I'm ready to play now.
Simulator League match, every single event.
All right,
that's taken
let's
place.
see
So,
what
you know, a lot of the
Devotee has
teams
to
haven't
say.
done that. So Linda have been here for
Jump in
all
on
of it.
his
So,
stream,
yeah, awesome
and
stuff there.
then
And like we said
I'm
before,
sure
BK,
he'll
they
look
are
after you
freezing
guys
GG, so
for a
it's
few
gonna be quite
hours
cool
from
to see.
now. Thank you so much for
All right,
joining me.
10 seconds left, everyone.
We do have a few replays, I think.
I believe we do, yeah.
Coming up.
Did that fail?
I'm ready to play now.
Okay. I'm sure I've got something completely wrong here. Alright, let's see what Devotee has to say. Jump in on his stream, and then I'm sure he'll look after you guys for a few hours. Wow, the delay here is crazy. Did that fail? Okay. Okay, I don't think that worked too well. Or did it? I'm sure I've got something completely wrong here. Okay, so it's like, yeah, wow, the delay here is crazy. Okay, so I have definitely blown something up. I'm not sure what I've done wrong here. I did a raid. Let's try this again. Okay, I don't think that worked too well. Or did it? I'm sure I've got something completely wrong here. Okay, so it's like, yeah, yeah, okay, that is fun. Okay, so I have definitely blown something up. Okay, I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong here. It just keeps on rejecting. Let's try this again. Okay, so I'm going to go out of that. It's like, yeah, yeah, okay, that is fun. Okay, so I have definitely blown something up. Okay, I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong here. It just keeps on rejecting.